Okay, hello. Welcome on Heart to Heart. How are you tonight?
I am doing good. We just somehow managed to stream Hearthstone for like 4.5 hours before the balance patch, which is tomorrow, which I will then be playing substantially more Hearthstone. But yeah, today was all right. We had fun. Hopefully, you've been having an all right time in Hearthstone until like the
Yes.
changes.
I mean, I've been playing Quest Demon Hunter, so having fun.
Yeah, one of the decks that could possibly be getting nerfed, eh?
Yeah, 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 I know. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it will be nerfed, like because it's powerful, like the rogue one. So I just want to know what's gonna get through the blade. I hope it's not gonna be my quest.
I think Quest Demon Hunter is gonna be done after tomorrow. Same thing with Rogue. I think
Rogue is fine.
no go.
Rogue needs to be nerfed all the time. Rogue
Nerf
is
is a bit,
always
Rogue
a
is a bit
problem.
crazy. Yeah.
um, so the Warshack. So tell us a little bit about your name. How did you come up with that name?
Yeah. So just Warshack. The only reason I use the is because Warshack was somehow taken on some platforms, but the Watchmen series had Rorschach, and I thought he was like the most badass character in that whole series. So I kind of spun off the name Rorschach to Warshack, and then I kind of just rolled with it. It kind of meshed. So,
I feel that a lot
but
of people
yeah,
call you
that's
the Warshack.
yeah. I mean, for the longest time on Twitch, I was the Warshack. I mean, I think on Twitter, I'm still the Warshack. Like, I don't know. There's some. It's the same person who has Warshack on like all of the social medias besides like Twitch now and YouTube, and it's the same person. They have zero followers. They're following no people. It's an inactive account, but they just did it to steal my name. And then I emailed
Devastating.
them. I was like, "Yo, like that's like my job stream. Like that's the name I'd like. Is there anything we can do for me to get that name? Like I'll pay you." And they're like, "Nah, dude, it's mine."
Wow.
But they don't use it. Like it's an inactive account. So I don't know.
That is devastating. Well, the is not that bad.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, so how long have you been playing Hearthstone?
Since the beta. So what is it now? 9 years?
Mm-hmm.
Like however long Hearthstone has basically been out is how long I've played. But I didn't like make like YouTube content until like I want to say the Nax Ramus. Hold on one sec. Dog is losing his mind. Sorry. Dude.
I need to know what happened.
All right.
Maybe the,
Yeah, the dog was losing his mind. The Amazon person came to the door,
that's what I was
and
going to say.
oh yeah,
The postman.
the yeah the no person can walk anywhere within a 50-yard radius around this house without dude losing his mind. Um, But yeah, I started like doing the YouTube stuff around like Nax Ramus ish, and then I started streaming sometime like in the middle, I think, of Grand Tournament ish.
Okay.
So a long time, long time.
In that very long time, which expansion was your favorite one?
I would have to say like Journey to Ungoro. Thought it was really fun and flavorful. And then after that's probably like between like Mean Streets and there's another one. Right on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. Oh, Old Gods. Yeah, Old Gods. Yeah, Old Gods, Mean Streets, and But Ungoro is probably my favorite.
Nice. Nice. Do you have favorite art in the game
Favorite art?
on a card?
Yeah, I don't know why, but Jade Claws. I don't know what it is about that card. There is literally almost nothing special to it. I just love Jade Claws. The
Okay.
2-mana, 2/2 weapon, battle cry, summon a Jade Golem. I don't know what it is. It's just like I always love Jade Claws. Every time I played the card, I felt really nice inside.
Would you tattoo that on yourself?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Do you have any tattoos?
I do. I do. I have a supernatural tattoo on my shoulder. The
Are we
star.
able to see?
I
Is
mean,
it again toss?
probably.
Is it again?
This shit.
uh,
Yeah.
okay, so it's
So.
like a star and the sun,
Yeah.
and it represents what?
I'm in a cult.
Really?
I'm just kidding. She goes, really? No, it's in the show. This heart to heart was gonna go sideways there. No. So in the show Supernatural, the two brothers have this tattoo to protect themselves against evil. So my stepbro and I also got it to like as like a brotherly bond, and also to like, I don't know, just to be protected from evil. But since the meaning has changed, but I'm still happy I have it.
So now the meaning is the sect.
The meaning now
It's the
from
cult.
brotherly love is sure, we'll call it the cult. Now
Okay.
when people ask, they assume that I am in a cult when they see that tattoo.
And so, what is the name of the cult?
There is no cult.
No, I know, but you need to like have your story straight for like when you.
I don't know how deep, like, how deep do we want this lie to run? Oh, that's a good idea. All right, we gotta have a cult name. We gotta have like hundreds of followers. Meetings are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We sacrifice, I don't know, sheep and goats sounds good. So.
And you
Yeah,
have,
all right.
yeah. There's people in chat that want to join it. So we have Lenny in chat that is interested.
Lynn is only interested in the free Mexican pizza that she received from my stream from Taco Bell. That's all Lynn wants.
You got that? You sent her a free Taco Bell?
Not yet.
Attends, whoa. This is getting juicy. We need details.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, wow, I might go to Warshack stream now. The guy's handing out free Taco Bell.
Oh yeah? So let's get the deets on that.
Oh, no. She thought I was bullying her one stream. It's all just, the stream bullies me, and they convinced me that I now owe Lynn Taco Bell, and she requested Mexican pizza. So I told her I'd get that for her. But it's all a lie. The stream makes up shit, or mine does at least.
So you didn't do it.
I didn't do anything, but they told me I did. So it is what it is. You know how Twitch chat is.
Yes, I know. Okay, so because I was going to ask what's your relationship with Lynn. If you're giving
No, Lynn's just a friend.
Okay, good. So that leads me to what's your relationship status currently?
Oh boy. Yes. Single. And have been single for many years.
Many years. Okay, so you prefer it
Many
that
years.
way.
I mean,
You're not
could go
ready
either
to
way.
mingle.
I more so I haven't met the right person. Right now, Hearthstone is the only thing that fucks me every day. And if that changes, then that's okay. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. I have it is what it is.
Okay. Interesting. So, but do you think it's hard to be to be on the dating scene, being a content creator, being always in your house? Like it's hard to touch grass sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. So obviously when talking to like a webcam for like 6 to 8 hours, maybe more every day, it does ruin some social skills. I got an example of a story after this that I can tell.
When we
That
met,
reflects. No, not when we met, not when we met. But yeah, so like also like with dating and being like a content creator or like a YouTube person, people will be like, "Oh, so what do you do for work?" And I'll be like, "I make YouTube videos and I stream on Twitch." And then they instantly unmatch me. They're like, "Nope." And then for like, being the like socialness of talking to people. So like I'll go to the grocery store and the lady at the counter will be like, "Hi, how's it going? Hopefully your day's well. Did you find everything okay?" And then I'll look at them and my response will be, "You're welcome." Like I don't know why I said that, but that's, you know what I mean? I'm just not good with that kind of stuff. So then, after I say you're welcome to this girl who asked if I found everything okay and how my day was going, she just proceeds to then go, "Okay," and then just swipe my items through the thing and then ask me to insert my card. Like it's just real bad. It's real bad, Heart Queen. It's tough.
Okay, so I've learned I've learned recently that now they're I think it's in Denmark, but I'm not sure. They're doing cashier. It's slow pay, so you can have the time to talk like to talk to the cashier like the time you want. It's called slow pay. So there's the fast lane
What
and
the
there's the
heck?
slow lane. So you can have like free, like you can have a discussion, talk about your day. So maybe that could help you if if they decided to do something like that in the States.
That is actually hilarious. Yeah, now I just tend to go to the checkout lanes where I don't have to talk to anybody, the self checkout lanes.
But you see,
So I'll just end up going there and I'll just talk to myself if necessary.
but that is not helping you though.
No, it's really not. But, it's all right.
Yeah. How many times do you touch grass in a week?
Ooh. I mean, I do take my dog for like walks and he goes outside. So like because if I didn't have dude, like maybe I would go outside once a week for maybe an hour or two, and that would be the extent of my journey into the outside world. But now the dude, my dog, is around. I probably go outside for like extended periods, maybe 2 or 3 times a week now. Really pumping those numbers up.
That's good. That's really good. I remember when I met Zeddy in real. It was his first time going out of his house for like weeks. When he met me at the train station.
Didn't you actually go to his house?
Yes, I did. I
How
did.
was that?
That. It was an experience. Definitely.
I think I saw the tweet of you like Zeddy really didn't clean up when I was here or
That-
when he knew I was coming and he left something out or something. I don't know. You said that it was like
Yes.
his table was messy or something. I don't know.
So
That tweet got me.
well, the thing is that like Zeddy gave me the permission to do it. Obviously, like he thought it was funny. We did it, and I got so much hate for doing it. People were like, "Oh my god, I would never invite you to my house. You're like shaming him. Like, oh my god, this is not cool. Why do you do that?" Like some people got so mad, and I was like, obviously, it's not me or my personality to do something. It just to go with the meme of like me going to Zeddy's house.
Yeah. You weren't doing it like, Zeddy's
No.
house is super. You were just memeing. Yeah.
It's just because I found a fry under the his computer desk, and I was like, "When did you eat fries?" And he's like, "2 weeks ago." And then there was a pickle jar on his kitchen table. I'm like, "Oh, so you like pickle?" Like, no, it's from my ex-wife, and it's been 2 years she left. So I'm like, it's been there for 2 years. So yes, so we had like that kind of funny discussion, and chat was there, like it was live on stream. So yes, So I didn't do that to be like people thought I was actually like being salty. I'm like, no, of course that's not me.
That's
So
crazy. You got backlash from
I
that.
know, I know. I mean, yes, people don't understand when I'm funny, so I need to like stop trying to be funny. Just being sweet is fine. um, okay, so that leads me to real time events, IRL. Oh my god, TwitchCon. So we've met at TwitchCon in real. For everyone that doesn't know it in chat, we got a couple of TwitchCon people in chat right now. So hi everyone. Yes. So you mentioned before going to TwitchCon that you were like kind of an introvert, which doesn't show at all on stream, obviously. And so you were like kind of like anticipating the moment you were going on at TwitchCon. So tell us about your experience as a whole.
Yeah. So like, obviously on stream, I'm gonna be a little bit different than I am in person, just because that's kind of. Sorry, dude's playing with his toy. That's kind of how it goes. But I don't know. I was kind of nervous about going just because of how many people and like how many people I'd have to talk to, because I'm not really the greatest with that kind of stuff. But it did help that like obviously I went with my good friend of mine who's my roommate. I've known him since like elementary school. His name's Tony. So I went with him.
Did
And
I
then
met
also
Tony?
another good friend of mine. Yeah, you did meet Tony.
Huh. Okay.
Here, I don't know. Maybe I could. If you go. Do I have any? I'm sure if I showed you a picture of him, you'd recognize him. But yeah, we
Okay.
went to the bars together and everything.
Okay.
I think you saw him like 3 or 4 times. And then but he doesn't stream or anything. And then I went with another good friend of mine. And then everybody in the Hearthstone scene, you know, like Dexter, you, Cantaloupe, everybody was like super chill. You know what I mean? So it was like really easy to talk to everybody. And like Pizza as well. Like, I don't know. Everybody was just cool. Everybody we talked to was just fine. Like, there was nobody being like, obviously, I don't think anybody would be mean, but like, you know how cliques form and stuff. And I didn't know if it was going to be like that with TwitchCon. And it wasn't at all, at least for the like the Hearthstone people. And I think I met like Judge as well and Redbeard. And then like they raided me shortly after and started talking to me. So it was just like all around really good. Definitely going to go back this year. I don't want to say next year, but it's already next year. So yeah, I'm going to definitely go back this year. But this time I want to spend more time around San Diego because I thought that was more fun than the actual event itself. Like going to the con itself for like 1 or 2 days, cool. All 3 days, probably not. So after, you know what I mean? I'll maybe do like 1 or 2 days instead of all 3 and then spend like time, go to the beach or any of the other stuff they got going on in San Diego. Because it was like the Gas Lamp District. I know you were there all the time partying. You had all
Yes!
the mornings, all the lunches, all the breakfast, all the dinner. You were just like, everybody come!
Well,
Let's go!
So one thing that it's a good trick I learned from Slissa actually. She told me, she's like, the most important thing is to organize meetups. And so the con is the reason you go, but like meets up outside sometimes is like even more fun. So I organize meets up like for brunch and for afternoon drinks and then for dinner. So 3 of them during the day. And what I did, because I didn't want to be on my phone all the time, I shared my location with some key people, not so that everyone would follow me everywhere, and that's how you guys found me 2 times, because I shared you guys my location and you're like, okay, you're right here. So I think that was like between streamers, obviously, I think it was a great because it's very hard to like have everyone and see everyone at the con, and it moves very fast. And so outside, when you're able to sit, like I had like a really good brunch with Judge and Veritas. We had like 3 hours of unlimited bubbly, so unlimited laughing. Yeah. And then beers with and margaritas with Cantaloupe, Dexter, Red Beer. So, and then you guys also, but and then after the Alley Coin party, that's yeah. So continue, please.
Yeah. So yeah, it was good. Definitely would go back. Had a good time. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be in regard to like talking to people. because it's like everybody I talk to pretty much was a streamer or played Hearthstone, or they watched me on stream, and they were easy to talk to too. And then everybody in like my channel that happened to go, like I know Highland Hero was there. Like it was everybody's just really nice. So yeah, there was nothing bad to have happened besides the ball pit. That was TwitchCon's biggest hiccup this year, was the pit.
Yeah. Yeah. The foam pit. Yeah.
Yeah, the foam pit.
But yeah, so we highly suggest to everyone to go to the con. If you have the chance, you should do it. So,
yes.
What is your next IRL event?
Like just something that I'm doing IRL or in relation to streaming?
In relation, well, both. You can tell us both.
Okay. Next month I should be going on like a 9 or 10 day cruise with my family. So that should be really fun. Probably gonna go scuba diving as well, like off of the cruise, which I got certified for that the year before. And then I try to go like every 6 months. So I've been like, the coolest was going scuba diving Belize, but obviously I've like can't do that all the time. So I go to the Keys every now and then to go scuba diving. So the cruise will be good, and then scuba diving off the cruise will be good. So that's like something like soonish that is actually happening.
And you're going there with who?
Family.
Like tell us a little bit about your family. Who is that family?
Well, it's kind of divided a little bit, but I will be going on the cruise with my dad, my sister, and my dad's girlfriend, I think. So it should be good. Yeah, I mean, I assume she's coming. I don't see my dad going on a cruise without her, but you never know. It's his girlfriend. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like something could happen. I don't want to say definitely, but it's like a 95%.
So you didn't ask him?
Not exactly, but I'm assuming. Like, it should be fine.
Okay, good.
Actually, I think my sister might be bringing her boyfriend too.
Oh.
So I will theoretically be the only person like normal that will be going by not by myself, but with not a significant other. But that's okay.
Normal? Why did you say you're the only normal?
No. Like normally, I am like always the third or fifth wheel. So.
Okay. And then this year is still gonna be the same this year.
Yes, most likely.
Correctly.
Yeah, besides the cruise, I don't think anything's going on. Like we don't have any like tournaments here in Florida in relation to like video game stuff. Like I don't know of any esports that are around like here, like tournaments or anything like that. I was thinking that Masters tours and stuff like that would happen around at least here sometime or close, but then like the whole Hearthstone esports exploded. So like obviously that's not something I can try to plan out anymore. So yeah.
Hopefully BlizzCon though.
Yeah, but that's normally not like they like there's no spectators for that, right? Like there's not an actual like go-to event. For the past couple of years, it's all just been online, right?
Yeah, but hopefully this year we're gonna have like an in-person event for BlizzCon.
Yes, I guess maybe. Is that all? Where is that held normally?
I think in California.
Okay.
But I'm not sure because I've never been. The last one was in 2019.
Yeah, the one that "Don't you guys have phones" meme was born.
What's that meme?
So you haven't heard of that? You have never so when they were announcing Diablo Immortal, they announced it and no one was happy about it. Like it was not a mobile Diablo that was pay to win, was not what the people wanted to hear. So during their FAQ, the guy stood up and he goes, "Is this an outdated April Fool's joke?" And the Blizzard dev that was answering questions on stage at BlizzCon responded with, "Don't you guys have phones? Like everyone's got a phone. Why wouldn't you play it?" So that
Ah,
was just the meme was yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
2019
It,
seems like so far away.
it was a different world. That was pre-COVID. The world has changed drastically since then. That was a different era ago.
Yeah, definitely. So different now. Um, okay. So, we know you like Hearthstone sometimes, even if you play it all the time. um, so, which other game do you like, and which other game are you currently playing?
Yeah, so I've actually played just World of Warcraft longer than I've played Hearthstone. Just because obviously Hearthstone is wasn't out back when it started with WoW. So I've been playing since vanilla WoW, which was I think 2004, which
Ooh,
would make me about 10 to 12 years old. And that was one of my first MMOs, and I still play that today. I was actually playing it on stream yesterday, and I play with Draco Cat literally every day. Me and him are we raid together. I got Draco Cat into WoW, and now he's addicted. He's playing every day so much. Um, but yeah, and Slickest, who followed you, also plays WoW with me. But yeah, so I play a lot of WoW when I'm not playing Hearthstone, and then I've been dipping my toe into Snap a little bit, but I don't know if I like it as much as Hearthstone. It's fun, but I don't know if it's like a Hearthstone replacement for me. But yeah, I'd have to say WoW for the main part of like another game that I play a lot of.
and if Hearthstone would stop today, would you stream World of Warcraft?
Um, I would I mean, I would stream other games, but I don't think streaming other games would then be like my job. Because right now, like Hearthstone, like streaming Hearthstone, like, you know what I mean? You stream your main game, you get your numbers up, but like you pick a different game that isn't your main game, and unfortunately, it's just not sustainable at that point for me. I'm not big enough for that. So, yeah, I would still stream, but it would definitely be like a part-time slash hobby thing instead of being like my full-time job, because that's all I do right now is stream Hearthstone and then also occasionally other games while doing the YouTube for Hearthstone. So if Hearthstone dies, that's a very sad day for me.
Yeah, no, for everyone, obviously, as a content creator and myself. I mean, it's the only game I play, so I would be devastated for sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere though. Like as much as people meme on like, oh, Hearthstone's like dying, it's gonna kill itself. The thing is like while it is like not at the pinnacle of like what it was during its glory days, I guess you would call them. Like in comparison to every other analytical, like all to compared to all analytics in regards to other strategy game card games that are played online, the viewership for Hearthstone is just so much bigger. I mean, the closest thing to it's like Marvel Snap or LOR or Magic, and Hearthstone still pulls 4 or 5 times the amount of viewers on Twitch, along with just doing better on like YouTube for the most part. I mean, right now Snap is blowing up on YouTube, but like it doesn't mean it'll last. Like Hearthstone's been around a long time, and Snap has been out what 4 months. So like, yeah, Snap's hot right now, but will Snap last 10 years like Hearthstone has and still have the following that Hearthstone has? Like I don't know. But Hearthstone is still there's no other like the competition still isn't there for Hearthstone. So until there's competition and there's another game that's doing or looking like it'll catch up to Hearthstone, like I don't see Hearthstone going anywhere.
That's good. That's good news. That's good. Thank you so much for telling us that there's still hope.
I mean, no, there is. No, it's fine. I mean, that's just my like how I view it, but you know.
No, no, I agree
Uh,
with you 100%. I'm messing with you. Um, okay, so being a content creator is, well, I mean, since when have you been a content creator?
um so I guess I started when I was like in school, right? So I was getting my undergrad, which was my bachelor's, and like I wasn't very I'm not good at school or studying or any of those things. So like getting a part-time job and like making sure that it really like did well with my school schedule was hard. So like one of my buddy Tony, my roommate who went to TwitchCon as well, he recommended that I start just making YouTube videos and stuff, and seeing how that goes. And I was like, okay, like whatever. So I started doing it, and it started paying like a part-time job. So I was like, okay, well I'll just like make YouTube stuff, while going to school, and this like basically is my, you know what I mean? Like it worked out. So that's, I guess, at the start of when I started making content, and then like I after I graduated my bachelor's, it was go get a job, or I had the option, thankfully, to like continue my education and get a master's. And then I was like, okay, well, if I'm gonna get a master's, I obviously definitely can't get a job. So I guess I'll just keep doing the part-time like YouTube thing. And at that time, I started picking up streaming as well. So then I was like, all right, I guess I'll just like finish my master's and then keep streaming. And then after I was done with the master's, I was like, all right, now I can go get a job, or I can turn streaming full time and see how it goes. And I was like, all right, well, I'll just keep streaming full time for as long as I like it, right? And at any point in time, I don't really feel like streaming, don't want to play Hearthstone, things aren't going well, or you know what I mean? I want to change it up. Then I have like an education and a degree to like fall back on. Like streaming wasn't my only plan, nor all my eggs in my basket. It was just something I did, and it happened to work out while I was doing other things.
And so, how was finding a job after your master's? Ended up.
Oh, there was no finding a job after the masters. I literally just went full-time streaming. I was just like this. I actually looked around on like Indeed or whatever, and I did get offered a couple jobs from like my program, from like professors and stuff. And like, I don't know, they just like wanted so much for such little pay. And like, while I didn't expect to be like, you know, I don't expect to make 6 figures out of the gate, but when you're paying minimum wage, or a lot of these places, they want you to, what is it called? You intern there for free for a year. It's like, I'm not gonna work full time as an intern for a year. Like, are you crazy? Like, I just spent 8 years in school, and now you want me to work for free for another year? Like, I don't know. So I was just like, this real workforce seems horrible. I'm gonna keep playing my children's card game.
That's a good idea. So, talking about streaming, there's kind of an anecdote about you. Take about Twitch, since everyone thought you were a partner on Twitch, but for some reason you were not, and
Yeah.
it was kind of a long journey and a weird journey for you. Can you talk a little bit about your journey?
Yeah. I mean, all the people streaming and like the games they stream are different, right? So for me, I mean, I had been playing Hearthstone for just like a long time, right? Like I'm one of the, like I'm, hopefully by now most people have recognized Warshack somewhere on YouTube or something. So just like being around the scene since the start and always posting content, people just assumed like, yeah, Warshack, he's been around a long time. He's a big streamer, right? Like, of course he's partner. Like, he's had, you know, card reveals from Hearthstone. He's been part of the theory crafting events. You know what I mean? Like, of course he's friends with, like, you know, he talks to Regis and Dexter. He goes to these events. Like, of course he's partner, but I was never partner. Like, because I don't know, it just didn't really have the numbers on Twitch to back it up, to be honest. And the times that I did apply, you know, the partner goal is like they want 75 viewers average over like congruent months. And then every time I would apply, I would make sure I have like over 100 viewer average. And they would just turn me down. And then they would just say reapply again. And I'm like, okay. So I just kept applying when I had above what they asked for, and I just like never got there. But then finally 1 month or a couple months, like I really grinded Hearthstone really, really hard, and our average was like 120 to 150. And then after that, I was like, all right, 2 months of 120 plus, like, come on, guys. And then they finally accepted me, and that was good.
I remember there was a campaign on Twitter that every day someone would post, make
Wolfram and Big Dave. Wolfram, make Warshack partner day 1. I think he went up to like day 74 of his Twitter, and then Twitch actually responded back to him and said, stop. They said, please stop saying this every day. And he goes, no, because you responded, I'm gonna say it twice now.
How is he? We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I actually don't know what happened to Wolfram. I mean, I think work. It has to be like work and stuff. Cause he's a really busy guy.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't seen him around. I haven't seen him around, at least. Um,
Yeah,
lately.
his last tweet, October 9th, 2022, was his last tweet, and it was a retweet of me, Draco, and D Money.
Well, I hope he's okay. I hope
Yeah, yeah.
um, okay. So, um, what is your main goal for 2023?
Ooh, uh, I have no idea, to be honest. I don't. I should probably make a goals each year, but I don't know. I don't. I to think of some off the top of my head. Obviously, growing YouTube and growing like on Twitch is a big deal. I would like to be in the like 200 plus viewer range on Hearthstone regularly, and you know, I don't know particularly how to do that because competitive Hearthstone just died, and a lot of the people who take Hearthstone more competitively, as you know, do better on Twitch because people want to see top 100 legend and stuff. So I don't know where that will fall for me in regards to how I would get there. But yeah, like plus 200 viewers on Twitch would be cool by the end of the year. I've been doing this a long time. It'd be nice to finally average pretty high. But yeah, I don't know. Like just keep growing on all the platforms really. Be better about going to the gym every day or at least 3 or 4 days a week. With like I get on a good schedule for like working out, and then a new Hearthstone expansion hits or a new WoW expansion update comes out, and then I hibernate in my room for 2 weeks and play it a shit ton, and then after that 2 weeks I'm ruined. Like it's like broke down all my feng shui, so then I gotta work back up.
Okay. What is the thing that differentiates you as a streamer? What do you have different than anyone else?
I would say I definitely have different ideas, and what I talk about are a little bit different than some of the other Hearthstone streamers. Like I'm always talking about something, and most of the time it has nothing to do with Hearthstone. um, the things I do in Hearthstone, a lot of people don't do. Like there are other people like Funky Monkey, that do play like off meta homebrew decks, and we do hit legend with them every month. So Funky Monkey's like similar to me in what I do, but there's like not a lot of us that like most people focus on playing good decks or like the decks that are just good in general. And like my forte is making decks that are bad better or like making them work. So like today, for example, we were playing Arcane like Beast Hunter. Like I don't think anybody has played, like not very many people have spammed like the Arcane package in Hunter. It's just like stuff like that, and like playing different decks and unique perspectives, I suppose, is what my channel is mainly about. And then
Good.
I also am pretty good at talking to chat. A lot of streamers, like, especially once you get bigger, it's so hard to keep up with chat. You know, you have 500 plus people talking, and like, there's no way that you could keep a cohesive conversation going with individuals. And even though we're not at the 500 viewer mark, like, we definitely have topics in the stream that we talk about. And like, actually, it's funny when somebody came to the stream today and they started typing, and people in the stream were talking to them, and I was talking to them, and they were like, what the hell is this? Why are you guys talking to me? I'm not used to people responding to me. My comments normally just get lost. And I'm like, nah, man, like, you come to the stream, like, and you say something, you're not going to get like ignored if it's like worthy of conversation. You know, there's not a million people talking. So like, you know, you matter. And then they stuck around and subbed. So it was good. So I'd have to say that's what separates me. That's what makes my channel unique.
That's good. That's good. That's a very good one, and not an easy one to pursue. So let's talk a little bit about your hair. What happened to it?
What do you mean what happened to it? It looks good, right? It's purple hair.
So you
Yeah.
decided to change your hair color.
Yeah. So I'd never in my life ever dyed my hair like any color ever. Like I was pretty spooked about being explorative in my hair. Like getting I get the same haircut every time. I go to the same hair lady for like 14 years now. I'm one of those people that order the same thing at the same restaurants every time. Nothing changes. This I like what I like, and I just keep going back for it. So I was like, you know what? Like I see, D Money, he dyed his hair like pink. There's a couple others like Dexter who was always dyeing his hair cut different colors and stuff. So I was like, you know what? That seems pretty cool. I wanna try it. So I put up like a stream goal, and we hit it, obviously. And then I dyed my hair purple, and it's been good. And I don't know what color we'll dye it next. I like purple a lot, but obviously I want to try different colors. But because my hair is so dark, apparently I can't do certain colors. Like it just doesn't work. So
Well, it's just
I'll
because
ask my lady.
I mean, it works, but you just need to like really like bleach them.
Yeah, and she said that like it dies if you like bleach too hard or something. Like I originally I asked her for like a lighter purple, and she's like she's like I need to do a bleach. She was speaking a foreign language. She was like I need to bleach 10 like double layer, quantum physics hair heating style for 4 different stages, and by the time I'm done all your hair is going to die and fall off. I was like, "Okay, can we not do that one then?" I was like, what purple can we do? And she's like, we can do violet. And I said, like, okay, that violet's good. Let's do that one. And then that's what happened.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty intense. I mean, I have to go through that process every 2 months. So,
What colors have you dyed your hair, if any?
um, lots of different shades of blonde.
No purples, pinks, blues?
I mean, my sister did it. She did dye her hair pink, and my parents had a heart attack.
Oh my.
So yes, and I mean, I work in a bank. Colored hair doesn't work really much.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. They probably wouldn't approve of that.
Yes, even though I work from home, sometimes you put your camera on.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're getting into the stressful part of the interview, like the crunchy part. So, yeah. So brace yourself. Okay. Do you drink coffee or tea?
Coffee.
What do you put in your coffee?
Um, I do a pinch of brown sugar or sugar in the raw, like a little bit, and then a little bit of French vanilla. And then the coffee itself is it's like the Starbucks French roast, or it's the Kirkland's Best medium roast.
Is it like regular dripped coffee, or do you have like a Keurig or an espresso machine?
It's one of the Keurigs. It's the easy coffee, not the super cool, hard to make stuff. Well, it's not even hard, but it just takes more time, and it's definitely better. But I'm not like I just drink it to like wake up, and I've like obviously over time you get accustomed to liking the taste of coffee. So it's just like a morning routine with like that first sip of nice warm coffee is like, all right, it's gonna be a good day, and then you play Hearthstone, it's a bad day, but you still had your coffee.
No, it's a good day. It's always a good day.
I'm just kidding. It's not that bad.
How many coffee do you drink in the day?
Most of the time, 1. If I'm feeling pretty tired, probably 2.
Do you drink energy drink?
Sometimes it depends. But if I do drink an energy drink, it's the Green Monster because that's what I grew up on. Like, Halo 2 and Green Monsters. Do like 4 cans a night. The days. And then if I'm gonna do like a other energy drink, it would be Red Bull, but I mix it with probably vodka, which is a dangerous combo.
Yes. Don't do that at home, guys. Don't do that. But I do like that combo too. But I prefer it with Guru. Guru.
Guru?
Yes.
What's that?
You don't know Guru?
Like Groot?
Guru. That energy drink. It's organic.
No, I've never seen that before in my life.
It's amazing. You should try that. It's less bad for you. Less bad.
Less bad. Yeah, I definitely know that Monster and Red Bull are not the pinnacle of health. But it's all it's all right. But also, what is the other energy drink everybody's drinking? Celsius. Do you like that one? You heard of that one?
No, well, Guru is my sponsor. Guru.
Oh, Guru is your sponsor. Okay. Yeah, you can't talk about any others. Guru it is. Only Guru.
No, but I actually really only like Guru.
Of course, sponsored.
No, but it's a real thing.
I absolutely love it. Also sponsored. There's no other one. But it's of course it's true. Well,
You should try it.
No other truth.
You should try it, and it tastes like gummy bears. But it's made only with
next time,
organic ingredient.
Organic gummy bears. Homegrown.
Yes, exactly.
Fresh ingredients.
Okay, so do you drink beer?
I drink most things that have alcohol in them, yes.
Okay, wine?
Oh yeah. I've actually started to really like red wine a lot more. Originally I only liked like dry whites and like preferably Chardonnay. But now I moved into reds and like they pair really well with like certain pasta dishes. So it's been quite
Good.
exciting.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're growing up. Do you like cheese to pair with your wine?
I love cheese.
That's good.
All different kinds of cheeses are welcome at all
three.
different times. They're
Top
fantastic.
Top 3 cheeses.
Top 3 cheeses. I love Swiss. Swiss is my favorite cheese. There's nothing better than the Swiss. Followed by, I was a big fan of Monster for a while, and then I am also a big fan of like the hard cheddar. Parmesan is good too, but that's basic. Everybody knows. Everybody's gonna pick Parmesan or something like that. So no.
You prefer
We'll go.
the hard one from the soft one.
Yes. So Swiss, very bold flavor. Cheddar, hard cheddar, very bold flavor. And then Monster would be like the lighter one, but still bold flavor.
Okay, good. Good. Just because you said hard cheddar.
Yes.
Compared to soft cheddar.
Well, there's like normal cheddar. Yeah, there's like hard cheddar. Like, I don't know. Like sometimes it's not as cheddary as cheddar. Like literally it's called hard cheddar. Like it's more, I guess, cheddarful than the other ones. It's like, I don't know. It's just what it says when I buy it. There's cheddar, and then there's like light cheddar, and then there's like unsalted cheddar. There's cheddar, hard cheddar. Sometimes there's a medium cheddar.
Okay, good. America. Unsalted cheddar. Wow. Okay. So you like old cheddar, which makes it's crystallized.
Aged cheddar.
The lactose, and makes it less soft.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
I do not know the process in which my cheddar is
Yeah.
manufactured.
People in
made,
chat
and
are
created.
saying age also.
Aged cheddar. Yeah, there you go. I like my cheddar to be old.
Okay, good. So what's your go-to when you order in?
It's gonna have to depend on the place, but and like what I'm feeling. But normally, what I eat the most of, burritos and noodles. Those are like, and sushi. Those would be my top 3. I probably have noodles, burritos, or sushi. 5, like it's gonna be those things 5 or 6 times a week. Not each, but like a mixture of those 3 items.
Oh, okay.
So like after this, I'm going to Chipotle for my burrito for the week. And
That's good.
tomorrow, probably gonna mix it up. Go with some noodles. And then the following day, probably gonna be a sushi day. And then back to the burrito.
Okay.
I really change it up.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. So if you would have the choice of vegetable or fruit, which one would you pick?
Vegetable or fruit? I don't know. I really like pineapple.
Okay.
Pineapple's very solid.
Do you put pineapple on pizza?
Absolutely not.
Okay, good. Good.
I'm not crazy.
So you really like pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple's very
And
solid. It's hard to be mad when eating pineapple. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen someone frowning when eating a pineapple? I don't think so.
I will double check next time. And which would be your top 3 fruits?
Top 3 fruits. It's got to be like pineapple. I don't know. Apple's pretty chill. And I don't know what's the new. I'm not a big fan of the watermelon. So what's a, strawberry? Strawberries are pretty lit. Yeah, let's go.
Pretty
Strawberry.
lit.
Well,
Okay, good. You should say that next time you're at the grocery store to the cashier. Strawberry are pretty lit.
Strawberries are pretty lit. Yeah, these are the things that I do say in public, and it doesn't work out, Heart Queen. It doesn't work.
So this is gonna be your challenge. You're gonna do that, and you're gonna report on Twitter, tagging us, saying the response from the cashier to the strawberries are lit.
All right, sir. You put your card through the swiper now. Okay, let's get this guy out of here.
I'm intrigued, and we are gonna keep you accountable for it. We're gonna ask Tony to make sure you do it.
I'll say okay.
All
right.
Yeah, I'd say yes. So, where do you live?
In a house.
Where?
In Florida.
In Florida.
Where? That was a very stern where. Yeah, I live in Florida.
Okay. What do you like the most about Florida?
That's a really good question. Not much.
Why do you
Florida
stay
is
there?
Well, it work. I mean, where else? I mean, I did. There's a couple other places. I don't know. It's all right.
We can work anywhere.
I know, and I have for a little bit. I've worked in New York for a little bit. I visited a couple other places for a while, but I don't know. Florida's where all my friends and family are, right? And like job opportunities here are good. The weather it's hot, and I don't like it cold. Like I'm not a big fan of the cold, so like that cuts out a lot of places. There's just a lot to do. You know what I mean? Like there's Disney, there's like all the theme parks, anything you want to do, whatever comes to your mind at any point in time. If you want to do it, maximum it's 45 minutes away, no matter what you want to do.
And
so like that's pretty convenient.
How much of this are you doing?
Absolutely none of it.
Okay, so it's not useful at all.
But
so
if I wanted to, the opportunity's there. No, I'm just saying these are reasons. I mean, whether they're good or not, I'm just spitting here. You know what I mean? At any point in time, if I wanted to leave the house and go skydiving, 45 minutes away. You want to go to the beach? 45 minutes away. You want to go see Mickey Mouse? 45 minutes away. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to go jet ski? 45 minutes away. You want to go on a boat? 45 minutes away. Like, the opportunity's there, so it's just good to know it's there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, yes, for sure. So that leads me to the question: if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live if it wasn't Florida?
I heard New Zealand was very nice. I would like to try out New Zealand. Not that I've ever been there, but I've heard great things.
Okay, good. When oh, I forgot one of the food questions, sorry. If you were to cook a romantic dinner to impress a girl, like, well, a human, I must say, to impress a human, what would you cook?
So to preface this, I'm not really a cooker in a sense. I have lived my life cooking as least amount of things as possible. So my cooking experience is not very high. But if I'm going on a date and I want to impress, I don't know. Maybe I'm sure there's like chicken or pasta dishes that I could probably do that would do some impressive things. I don't know. Maybe like a salmon. You know what I mean? Salmon. A good salmon is impressive, maybe.
And what would you
Probably something
pair
like
it
that if I'm.
with?
All right, so you know what? We're gonna do salmon, good mashed potatoes. No one's gonna say no to good mashed potatoes. Everybody likes mashed potatoes. And then broccoli, but we're gonna put the broccoli in the air fryer so it's crispy. If anybody has done that in chat, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't done it yet, you have no idea what I'm talking about. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Rob? You're not gonna air fry your fucking broccoli. You should. You should put a little broccolis in there. Give it a good air fry. Wait till it's like a little crispies. It's good, just like Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts in the air fryer are really good too.
So you have an air fryer.
Oh, absolutely. That's like 50% of my cooking right there. If you want to call it cooking. Throw it in that air fryer, turn that baby up full speed, and listen to that.
So you put everything in the air fryer.
Absolutely. If it can fit, it works.
Like reheat a pizza, a
Yep.
meat pie.
Anything that fits. Anything that fits. You put in the air fryer, it works. 100%. Until you do you have an air fryer? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Well, I
You
know.
don't have an air fryer?
I mean, all my friends have air fryers, so. But
So you borrow your friends' air fryers.
Well, I think I just fry things when I need fried things, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, I've heard that wonders about the air fryer. It just, I need to pick and choose, and I decided on almond milk making machine. I live in a condo, so I need to like pick and choose.
Heart Queen, you picked an almond milk maker
it's amazing.
Instead of an air fryer? Yeah. You are crazy. You are actually crazy.
Pistachio milk to coconut milk, cashew milk. Every day I can make a different milk. It's amazing.
Are you? I can tell you're a big fan of the milk. I have never talked to somebody so happy when they like could talk about the different kinds of milks that they could drink every day. That's actually a first for me. Almond milk, goat milk, milk, cow milk, chicken milk. Like
so the thing is it's really cheap to make your own nut milk. So yes, and since I've been buying mine or your oat milk, and then I got the machine, and now like it costs 30 cents to make five cups.
If that's what you like.
Well, it's amazing. I mean, with my coffee, I put the almond milk in it.
Okay.
Imagine you can do in your house unlimited supplies of milk.
Unlimited supplies of milk for 5 cents per 5 cups. You hear this, chat? Apparently, Heart Queen is now sponsored by the milk making device.
No, it's more than 5 cents. 30 cents, I said.
30 cents per 5 cups. That's value that even Hearthstone doesn't generate.
Okay. Well, it costs a little more when I get exotic with like pistachio or macadamia. It's a little bit more
exotic
expensive.
Milks. Mm-hmm. Okay.
My favorite one is macadamia.
Macadamian?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I have never had a variety of different milks flavored by the nuts. I then like that is that is not I can't
Well,
say I've ever had any other milk than the green one that has like a 2% on it. And I probably I don't remember the last time I've drank milk.
well,
But
because there's no real milk in it. It's like almond milk. There's no milk in it, right? You know that.
I don't know that. I have no idea. I don't know how you make your nut milks. I don't know what the machine looks like. I don't know the process. You're speaking of if I don't cook and you're over here brewing milk with nuts, do you think I have any idea what you're doing?
So yeah, no, there's no milk in almond milk.
Okay.
But you should check it out the next time you go grocery shopping.
Then what is just water and nuts?
Yeah.
That's a lot of nuts. I feel like it would
No,
take
no.
to make.
It
Why is it
doesn't-
milk then? Why is the word milk if there's no milk?
Well, people call it like that, but we could call it almond
Oh.
beverage.
Yeah, the like almond extract or like almond juice, and that just sounds
Almond
really
juice.
wrong.
Almond juice.
Yeah, yeah, like yeah, almond juice. Yeah, the names just don't ring as well as the milk, but the milk is a false advertising.
Indeed. But it's a milk replacement.
Okay.
Yeah, we squeeze those nuts for that almond juice.
Jesus.
Exactly.
All right, chat.
I told you it's the crunchy part of the interview. So, if do you have an active dating profile right now?
Yes, I do. I
Can-
have been on
can we-
the dating apps for a long time.
Can we see the pictures you put on it?
Can you? I don't think you can pull it up from your computer. But,
No, but
I
on your
mean,
phone. Show us on your phone.
Okay. Let's see here.
Let's see.
What we got? What we got? All right, this is my first picture here.
Yes,
Let's see
the
what it looks
one.
like. Everybody's seen this picture.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's on the graphic design of the heart
Yeah.
art.
The next one is my dog staring at a burrito.
Nice. So you're an animal lover and you like burritos. That's good.
The next one you see is me at TwitchCon
That's
at the
good.
partner party.
That's good. That's very good.
The next one I'm exploring the jungle, going on a small pilgrimage, which was a 6-mile hike. I
Nice.
got lost in lots of plantadones.
Gives the sense of travel plus a tiny bit of like sports in it. Do you have another like
Yeah, all the-
sports picture?
All the things I don't do. I do not have a sports picture. Here's
but
me
the
and my dog
dog.
again.
Good.
This
good.
is me wearing my limited edition Pokemon Mew short shorts and my Team Rocket tank top. You know,
Yes.
just what every online dating girl wants to see.
Well, I
A
must
nerd.
say it doesn't match together, so I would probably the two together. So maybe you can put the shorts with something like more like white, or the tank top with something more black. Like
I figured because it's Team Rocket and they're both Pokemon, but you're exactly right. Without a doubt, that outfit is dumb, which is exactly why it's getting worn. And then here we have me and my buddies downtown, and I have a red arrow pointing to me.
that's good. That's good. It shows you have friends.
All right. Friends are in fact good.
Yeah. Well, okay.
That is my dating profile.
That's good. That's good. Maybe you should add a picture of you like doing sports.
Me do like
The feng
what
shui- the
sports
feng
do you
shui.
think I do?
The feng shui. when you get back in your routine,
The feng shui, yeah, I don't know these sports you say. I don't do these
Okay, the
sports.
training. Like you doing a push-up, I don't know.
A push up. Oh my god. Are you telling me like at my desk playing Hearthstone? There it is. That's my
Ah,
sport.
that's a good one. It's an esports. That works. That works. You should try it.
I probably should. It's been like 3 years and none of this has worked, so obviously there's maybe we should mix it up.
Yes. Okay. Last advice we're gonna give you about that. When people ask you what you do, and you say you put video on YouTube and you play a children card game all day, I mean, maybe you should switch that line to, I'm a very successful content creator. That
Well, then
should
I
do
would
the
be
trick.
lying.
You are successful. You are. You
All
should
right,
use that line.
more confidence.
Yeah, yeah. Use that line. Girl like confidence. Girl or
Okay.
non-binary or guys or
I'm an international card slinging superstar.
yes. Yes. So try this and tell us after how it worked.
Okay.
You can also
I'll
post
report
this
back in.
on Twitter. On Twitter. Please. For the whole world to see.
Oh no.
Okay, now we get to the chat question and you're off the hook.
Okay.
Um, okay. What is the favorite country you visited for a holiday?
Probably Curacao. It was really cool. I went there for 2 months after my senior year of high school.
Curacao?
To visit Curacao. Yeah.
The blue liquor place.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a small island off the Dutch Caribbean.
2 months.
Very small.
What did you do for 2 months? Dive?
No, I just graduated high school, so like I didn't have like any diving certification. I don't even think I could drink, but they don't have like a legal drinking age there. As long as you're old enough to get like as long as your head is taller than the counter that you're purchasing whatever you're buying at, as long as it's like not below the counter and it's above the counter, you're good to buy alcohol. So it was good. We partied a lot there. There was like most of the time there's just like no rules. Like I think I saw one cop car when I was there and it was like burnt in the woods, like off to the side. So like I don't know, it was just a unique experience. Very different than obviously the US. But yeah, it was like the beaches were like you could be out like 50 100 feet out in like the beach and you could like look down and just see the bottom, like the ocean and the beach, like super clear. Like I've never seen water this clear before. So it was just a really cool, just hung out there with friends and went to the bars and went to the clubs and went to the beach and ate a bunch of food. And their currency was the guilder. And obviously our American dollar was worth a lot of guilders. I think it was like a 2 to 1 or 2.5 to 1. So like a hamburger would be like 6 guilders, which would be like $2.50. So like it was awesome. Like beer was like 3 guilders. So it was like $1.50 for a beer. So it was just like really awesome because I could do what I wanted and it wasn't like super pricey and it was beautiful. So
Nice.
that's probably my best trip.
Nice. Really interesting. Where were your parents?
Not there.
Because after high school, you're like not 18, no?
I was like, I don't even know how old you are after high school. What is that, like 17-ish? But yeah, my parents just stayed in Florida, and then I just flew to Curacao because that's where my friend, like, so his parents own like a hotel chain there, and he moved away to go with them. So like I didn't move, but I went to go visit him for like 2 months, and then he came back with me because he moved back to Florida after that. So that was it. I don't know, it worked out.
Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
But he travels back and forth to Curacao and Florida all the time.
Cool. What is your favorite Pokemon and why?
Gengar. Absolutely has to be Gengar. And it is my favorite Pokemon because Gengar can do everything. Gengar is the OG ghost Pokemon. You cannot be Gengar. Like, anything that you need to get done, Gengar can do.
Nice.
That's why he's the best. You want to move stuff, you want to fly, telekinesis. You want, like, he has all he can do literally everything. No matter what you want him to do, he would be the best companion.
Good. What is your favorite anime?
I have like a pretty deep list of favorites, but if I had to pick only one anime, it would be, man, it'd probably be Parasite. Yeah, probably Parasite.
Okay, good choice.
Or One Punch Man.
Good choice. What is the last movie you watched?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, I normally don't watch movies. Like, the last movie I remember was like I watch all the Harry Potters every year during Christmas time. I don't know. I just started doing that like I think 5 or 6 years ago. Just around the November, December, I'm just like, man, I need my Harry Potter. But since then, I did watch a movie. What was it? It's a Black Telephone, I think it was called. It was like a scary movie because I hate scary movies. So I was like, all right, I'll try to watch one. And it wasn't scary at all. It was just kind of dumb. So, yeah.
So
Black Telephone. Don't watch it.
You don't recommend.
Don't recommend it. I mean, it seemed cool. Like, all the previews for it looked interesting. And I thought it was going to be scary. And it was just bad. It was just like, so, like, you know when a movie has like so many holes in it that like it makes it bad? Like, just obviously glaring, just like, for example, the cops know that the killer drives a black van, and then the cops raid a house across the street from the black van, and it's not the killer's house, and then everybody leaves and don't notice the black van across the street. Like, that level of just like, bro, you like just turn around, like the black van is like right behind you guys. Like, come on, man. Like, they're just glaring plot holes.
And is there a series you're currently binging on?
There is. I am currently rewatching My Hero Academia because I watched up to like season 2 or 3, and then I stopped watching it because there was no more, and now 2 more seasons have come out, and I forgot what happened, so I'm rewatching that, and then I'm also watching True Blood.
Nice. Good. Good. Well, you survived the length of the interview. Congratulations.
Yeah. It was good.
And yet, human interaction. Voice to
Yeah.
voice.
This was crazy. I was nervous. I'm glad I answered all questions accordingly, and I didn't ramble too much.
And you like cheese, and you didn't say smoked Gouda, so you're good.
Yeah, no, the cheese. What is it, Gouda, or there's another one that's literally the cheese is it's like mold. Like it literally is just like mold.
Blue cheese?
Is it blue cheese? There's another one though. I like blue cheese is not great, but it's not bad. I don't know. I had some cheese one time, and they were like, "This is our best stuff. It is aged, and it's gonna rock your world." Bro, I ate that shit. It was horrible. It tastes like grandma farts. It was the worst thing I've ever had. But anyway, sorry, I rambled.
Okay, good. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. We really appreciate this. And we hope you're going to have a fabulous burrito because that's where you're heading at.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's going to be good.
And say hi to Tony for me.
Okay.
My friend Tony. And dude.
And duders.
So have a great evening, and I will talk to you soon.
Yep. Have a good one. Thanks for
Thank
having me. See
you.
you later.